Hi, it's Leanne Riley, founder of the Proven Profit Formula coaching program for real estate investors. The biggest question I get is, where do I start investing and how do I get started? So I'm going to answer that for you today. So the first thing to figure this out is to find out your position around money, right? So I call that, this is step one of the Proven Profit Formula. It's called leverage. Okay, leverage, what the heck is that? Remember, when you're investing in real estate, you want to use other people's money, OPM they call it. That would be what leverage is. You're going to use your credit position, and you need to have a job or some sort of source of income or a bunch of savings. You're going to take that, but you don't want to throw all your cash at a piece of property. You want to leverage it so you can buy 2 or 3 or more. You want to grow your income, and you do that by using other people's money. So first off, what's the formula for that? I use worksheets, and you really need to take a full financial assessment, because here's the thing. One of my students, Russ, said this. He thought he needed a large sum of money to be a real estate investor, or mostly to get started. And after he took my program, right away in step number 1, he had the aha. And it was enough. He realized, oh my gosh, I have leverage. He just hadn't thought of the different places to look. He had never put it together. He had leverage. And once he knew that, he whisked through my program in like 2 weeks. It is a 7-week program, the Proven Profit Formula. But he whisked through it because he got so excited. He was finally off the couch, and he had been thinking about it for 10 years. So you don't want to be thinking about it for 10 years. You want to be making money for 10 years, right? Through real estate investing. So number 1, you figure out how to leverage your wealth. Sometimes your wealth is your knowledge. What is step number 2? It is to identify your vision. Okay, what's that about? You know what? Your vision is where you see yourself, the reason. A lot of times there's a why behind, why am I investing in real estate? That's part of your vision. What's your why? But more than that, it's also what's going on in your mindset. Do you have abundance thinking, or do you have scarcity thinking? Scarcity people, they're probably not going to invest in real estate. You know why? They're scared. And you need to open your mindset so that you have some abundance or affluent thinking in order to be an investor. You have to look at the good side, positive. You have to be able to see the vision of, if I buy this piece of property that needs some fixing, this house that the kitchen looks bad and the bathrooms look bad. You have to have the vision of what will that look like when you're done, or when the people you hire get it finished. What is that vision? But really, it's a vision for yourself of where you are today and where you're going. And the Proven Profit Formula can help you get there. And that's why people are stuck investing. Maybe they're stuck on their vision. And here's a little secret. Your ability to identify your vision, or have what I call a wealthy mindset, a lot of times that's inherited from our parents or our grandparents. And the thing is, that's how we grew up. Maybe we were savers on money. I actually go through the money styles in this step. Maybe we were savers. Maybe we were spenders. Or maybe your wife is a saver or a spender. You know, the thing is, everybody has a style, and we don't have to stick with it. We can learn something new, right? So we got to figure out where you're at so we can get to where you're going. We need to know what kind of car you're driving. That's what I mean by where you're at, so that we can decide if you're going to fly or drive or whatever to the next position, okay? And we got to work on our mindset. And there's lots of exercises and ways to shift that. One of the ways is by having a coach, someone to keep you on the new path, because we tend to fall back to our old habits, wouldn't you say? Step number 3 to get started, you need to have confidence. And how do you get confidence? You need to know your numbers. You have to know how to figure out a real estate deal. You have to know how to read the MLS listing, work with your realtor and all that, but you have to know what's a good deal and what's a bad deal. And that is what we go over. And then you have the tools to be able to figure that out quickly. In fact, I teach you, I'm a realtor. I look at a gazillion properties all the time on the web, but I now have a trained eye where I can tell if it's a good deal or a bad deal just looking at the MLS listing. How about that? What if I taught you how I did that? Wouldn't that make a difference? Because then you don't have to drive around looking at properties. You just get to look at your spreadsheets, know if it's worth driving to, worth making an offer on right away. Isn't that easier? We want to make this easy, not hard. So you have to know your numbers and your formulas. And the numbers and formulas are different for different strategies. My favorite way to invest is to combine strategies. That's a little sophisticated. Most beginners, they don't know how to do that, but I can help you and I can get you on the path. Then you lessen your risk if you combine a couple strategies. You have confidence, and who wouldn't want to be more calculated? Lots of people, they want to know the numbers, and that might be you. We found a deal, we made an offer, now what? You need to know how to grow your numbers, or what I call it, optimize your investment. That would be, I ran into lots of people who already had some rental property, lots of them. One lady, Dawn, she already had a duplex. And the thing is, it was making money. It looked pretty good. But after she learned the formula, we were able to tweak without her going to fix up that thing. Just tweak what was going on over there at that duplex. And she was able to get $4,500 more a year in her pocket. That's what you want, isn't it? Because we optimized her piece of property. Okay? I teach you that. Now you need to know how to pull the trigger. People get stuck right here. You find a deal, it looks like a pretty good deal. Is it a good deal? You talk to your wife, you talk to your family, maybe your friend, you crunch the numbers at night, you crunch them again in the morning, you lose some sleep over it, but you never get to actually making the offer. Or if you make the offer, you get all scared and you pull out or whatever. You don't pull the trigger. Yes, you get it under contract and you go look and oh my gosh, it has a foundation issue or there's some other bigger problem, and you quit. You need to know, yes, sometimes you do duck out, but a lot of times it's fear that has you stop. Even when you're standing right on the cliff of the good deal, you run backwards. If you have a coach or a mentor who's done this, they'll be able to really delineate whether you should stay or whether you should go. That's important. You need to know for yourself too what feels comfortable. Who's in the boat with you? I always ask that. Is your wife, spouse, partner, whoever it is, are they in the boat paddling toward investing in real estate, or are they holding their hands in the water stopping you? you need to be in the same boat if you have joint money or a partner. That's just all there is to it. There's certain things you need to look for in a property and do for the due diligence to make sure. And there's time to do that after it's under contract. And then you need to be ready to go ahead. Okay, so pull the trigger. Whole lesson in that and what to do around that. The sixth step is choosing your power team. Okay, you need to choose your power team. That's the people you work with, okay? It's the investment property realtor you choose. It's all, there's actually about 12 to 15 players that you need to have in your network at your fingertips, a phone call away, so that you can run a portfolio. Some of you might be investing out of the location you live in. Well, then you better have a pretty good power team in that other city, so you're a phone call away. You know, when I had a big portfolio, I traveled a lot and in my RV, but I had my power team back here. I was able to travel the entire summer with the children in the RV and my then husband, and we ran that portfolio from the road. But you can do that now. We got the internet, we've got telephones, and I had my power team. So I teach you, who do you need on your power team so that you can be successful and not do all the work here. And then number 7, that's called springing into action. If you go through these steps, you now have that blueprint of the order that it should go in. You've learned and practiced a lot of deals. You've seen what the other students do because you're in the group coaching program. And now you're ready to spring into action and get your deal. Most of the students, they have their deal within 60 to 90 days from when you start the program. So the question is, where do you start investing and how? You get yourself a mentor or a program, and it doesn't have to be me. It's whoever works for you. And I look for people who fit for me, that I know I can help. And that could be you. And if it is, then don't wait. Start earning that income. So what you need to do is push the button and book a strategy session with me to see if it's going to work for you, if we're a good fit. You can ask me any question you want. That's what the strategy session is for. Will this work? I'd love to see you on the other side. Let's get going and do this together.